Tornado at Wiener Prater is one of the most unique flat rides I have ever ridden. Built by Funtime, this is an imposing swing ride with some tricks up its sleeve. The ride has 3 distinct motions that work together to create a thrilling ride experience. You have the motion of a traditional swing, plus a rotating arm and a rotating gondola. But is the ride as crazy as it looks? Find out in this review of Tornado. Wiener Prater's Tornado opened in 2007. I believe this is a prototype from Funtime, and I couldn't find a second installation of it anywhere in my research. If this is incorrect, definitely let me know. I'd be happy if I'm incorrect, because that means there are more versions of this great ride out there. So why aren't there more of these out there? I think one of the biggest reasons is the ride's capacity. Tornado just has a single gondola seating 4 riders per cycle. I feared this would have a massive queue line due to its limited throughput, but it was surprisingly no more than a 2 to 3 cycle wait on a summer weekend night. The pay-per-ride pricing structure of Wiener Prater prevents most rides from generating long queue lines. I believe each ride in Tornado costs roughly €5 if I remember correctly, and the ride crew is incentivized to load this attraction quickly to maximize their revenue. 4 riders are seated in a row, and the attraction features a snug over-the-shoulder restraint. If you've ridden a Funtime slingshot, this harness is identical. Tornado begins with the first motion. The lightning bolt-shaped arm rotates in a circle, which rises the gondola above the ground. Shortly thereafter, the gondola performs a super slow flip, and then the third motion is introduced as you start swinging back and forth. One of the things that surprised me was the flips were precisely controlled. I would have thought they would have been inertia driven or randomized. Instead, all the rotations of the gondola were controlled, both in terms of speed and when they occur. Each rotation occurs at a gradual rate, which maximizes the hang time, and the visuals are particularly sweet when this flip occurs at the apex of a swing. There are a dozen flips in total, and since they don't occur consecutively, you can never quite anticipate when you'll experience one. This kept me on my toes and prevented the ride from becoming monotonous, which is the number one thing that can derail a flat ride for me. Now let's talk about the swinging. The motion is not as strong or forceful as a scream and swing or even a swinging ship. You will not get any airtime at the apex of a swing. Due to the ride's heightened speed though, you will get strong positive G's on the downswings, and they're on par with the best frisbee rides out there. You also get a refreshing breeze in those swings. Tornado has a satisfying 2.5 minute long ride cycle, which was longer than expected given how few riders it can accommodate per cycle. I definitely felt like I got good bang for my buck. And the ride is also theatrical between the flashy lights in the structure and fog that is pumped in from the base. This ride is almost as fun as it is to watch as it is to ride. So what would I rate Tornado? I would give this crazy looking flat ride a 9 out of 10. While the ride was not as intense as it looked, it was a ton of fun. The quantity of rotations combined with the copious amount of hang time was heavenly. If you love hang time, this is the ride for you. Those flips were paired with strong positive G's in the downswings for variety, amazing visuals, and good speed. It's a shame more of these have not been built because they're really neat. So those are my thoughts on Tornado at Wiener Prater, the rare Funtime flat ride. What are your thoughts on the swing ride? Have you experienced it? I would love to hear your thoughts about this ride down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate if you gave this video a like and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.